Welcome back, everybody. It's the Blue Inferno, and I'm here to talk to you guys about nature's filthiest little liar. Yes, they may be cute and cuddly on the exterior, but the fact of the matter is they've been lying to us for years. They're indeed not koala bears. They're actually marsupials. But there seems to be a significant amount of people out there that they're still lying to, that still believe they are indeed bears. Let alone that, koala bears don't actually eat leaves from the gum tree to get high. Doesn't make them high. Although that takes a solid 90% of the excitement out of it, the fact of the matter is, koala bears actually just sleep 18 to 20 hours a day. When they become a little bit more domesticated, then they become a little kinder. And let alone that, they've got smooth brains. They've got smooth brains. They've got smooth brains, if you know what I mean. Well, for those of you who don't know what it means, either way, because they're smooth brains, they're actually not very intelligent. So that means that witty joke that you'd probably use at a party to try to seduce a college graduate is probably not going to work on them, as it's going to go straight over their heads. On the other hand, a good fart joke or just falling down might do the trick. If you are the type to hit on koalas, you gotta take note of something else if you're going to get a little close to them. Koalas, even though perceived as docile and friendly, cuddly lovers, are indeed rather aggressive, believe it or not, and they can run you down like the tramp you are. Now, information, according to koalaworlds.com, actually says that they are quite aggressive if you try to bring them home with you. Otherwise, in the wild, they're relatively docile, although they remain fast and vigilant in a docile, dopey, seemingly uninterested, almost brain-dead adorability. Koala bears can reach speeds of up to 32 kilometers an hour. Now, according to Business Insider, which I completely understand how this is their top and why they're the top search on Google, Usain Bolt can run 27.7 miles per hour. Now, if you go to the handy-dandy mile per hour to kilometer per hour calculator, 27.7. So, Usain Bolt is faster than a koala. Unfortunately, according to many studies, the average human running speed, so you, move at approximately 15 miles per hour. So that makes you 24 kilometers an hour. That means that you are dead meat. If koalas were aggressive, which they're not. If anything, you're a cuddle buddy, unless you bring them home. Then you're not going to like it. Now, koala bears, although they are cute and proven to be terrifyingly fast, are actually endangered. Not for the lack of trying, that is. They all live in little home trees and venture out forth to eat gum leaves from different trees. They all have their own home tree indeed, and typically don't get along well with others unless they're getting along with their young. In which case, their young live on their back or in a pouch in their stomach fat. Yes, their stomach fat. I'm pretty sure it's not the same as a roll. I'm pretty sure it's an actual pouch like a marsupial has. Now, let's put this into perspective for you. A velociraptor is said to be capable of going 60 kilometers an hour. A koala bear is said to be capable of going 32 kilometers an hour, while you're stuck at a piddly 24, maybe 25. So, in a race for your life, which one's going to catch you first? You're correct, the koala bear, because velociraptors are extinct. That means a koala bear is at least 65 million times more likely to take you down than a velociraptor. Interestingly enough, velociraptors and koala bears have something else in common. They both max out at approximately 15 kilograms. Now, on average, koala bears are beating velociraptors by approximately 14 kilograms, as there's only 1 kilogram of bones left. Just like a koala when it's done with its victim. Well, its tree. Now, koala refuse is something of some interest, particularly to koala babies. The joey starts by drinking milk for the first 6 to 7 months of its life. Afterwards, it moves on to eat a thing called pap. Nobody in their right mind would like to eat their mother's pap. And this is what toughens up those koala bears for the life of climbing and boring eating that they get in the future. Pap is actually, and I quote, a specialized form of the mother's droppings that is soft and runny. Maybe that's how the koalas learn to run so fast. After living in their mother's pouch and then back for 1 to 3 years, the koala moves off to find its own home tree. So this means that when the children come of age, they move away from home, meaning there could be masses of them. If there are masses of them, you could find yourself stuck in a movie theater being descended upon by thousands of them like gremlins. Just like in Gremlins, if they are to catch up to you, which they can, and they finally do get to you, which they will, they aren't going to be partaking in any kind of cross-dressing hilarity or antics, as their smooth brains make them incapable of finding it funny. When they do arrive in the theater, leaving you piddling in your own pap, they will actually most likely leave to go find themselves a koala tree, because a theater is not a place for koalas. You shouldn't have actually been there, and you should be ashamed of yourself for being afraid of koala bears. Now, hugging a koala, the terrifying idea that it may be and present itself in our fragile little minds, is actually 2 times more terrifying than you think it is. A mature male koala exudes a dark, sticky substance in his chest. So when you pick that little rascal up, he's going to give you a super sticky, saucy stank that's going to be all up your jeggings and tank tubes. Everywhere in every crack and crevice, you're going to smell like the 4th of July, just inverted to be less fun and disgusting. So now that we've discovered that you're not supposed to hug koalas, chase koalas, run from koalas, or bring koalas home, there's only one thing left to do. Observe from a safe distance, and if you feel so inclined, go to the Australian Koala Foundation, because I just learned today you can actually sponsor your own little baby, adorable, cuddly, simple, stinky, sticky, deceitful koala bear. More and more research is going to point out that it is actually homegrown ignorance on the human's behalf. Thank you for joining me on this dose of the truth. Stay skeptical, my friends. Till next time.